What's going on, guys? Mr. Subarashi here for episode 2 of the Quest for God Rank in Legends PvP. So we're actually going to just kick this right off and start up our matches here. My first match is actually against a mono purple team. He's got UI. It's not the optimal purple team, and UI is just more of a nuisance, I feel like, at this point. He doesn't really do great damage, unfortunately, but his cover changes are annoying, and his unique gauge is also annoying to deal with a skilled player for sure. Again, we're still pretty low. I'm only 53 here, but the matches are getting a little bit better. I actually recorded 4 other matches before these matches, and the audio was messed up on a couple of them, and I got a couple DCs at the end of them, so I just figured I'd redo these fights and just show you some new ones. So if my RP jumps a little bit higher from where it was on my first video, I apologize, but that's why. Okay, to kick this one off, start with Vegeta. I get the PB, and pretty much if I can get this Goku and Vegeta out of here, we'll be set. I do quite a bit of damage to him already with that blue card. UI, there's that gauge, love it. But he goes right away, so I go right away. Use my blue card. He switches into Super Vegeta. Still does about half health. Looking pretty good, but I'm done here, and I charged rather than just sitting there, so my gauge didn't restore all the way, so I couldn't vanish. I gotta eat this combo. It's not doing too much damage, so it's okay. I dodged this. I was trying to wait for it to sidestep, but he's super patient and doesn't. So he dodges that, and I have to eat this blue card as well. I switch over to Styzmask. Pop my main, see what he's doing. Couldn't remember if he had his vanish, and I'm pretty sure, so I popped the green to be safe and dodge so I can start my combo. And I believe he lets him die. Yeah, so he lets him go, which I thought was kind of weird, but okay, maybe he couldn't bring UI in yet. I PV him here, and I use that blue card again, hoping for UI, and he does bring him in this time, so that's a one-shot. Pop my main. Kind of waiting for him to do something, he doesn't, so I grow impatient. And I couldn't dodge or use the rising, so I gotta eat this combo too. Not too worried about it. Kind of just distributing the damage here. And if he goes for the rush, which he does, it's not a big deal because it's just my green unit I'm losing. I pick strike. And unfortunately for this guy, I actually do guess him. It doesn't really matter, the match is over anyways, but yeah, so I tap him here, and then I catch him with the blast, and that's the end of the first match.
Just pitiful.
And no DC or any lag, so my guy gets a GG. Yeah, and I get up to rank 54 now. So we're slowly grinding there. Okay, next match we have a future team. I'm figuring he's gonna probably bring in the Sword of Hope Trunks, Zamasu, and Zamasu Assist. And I just bring my top 3 again. And he's only level 50 with no guild, so again, I don't think it's a bot at first because I'm assuming Zenkai, so it should be good. But I make some pretty bad mistakes in this match, and you'll see here coming up soon. And he actually brings Rage Trunks and Rose, so I'm thinking right off the bat, psh, easy match, right? So again, I start out with Vegeta, trying to catch him in a vanish here. I tackle. He catches me in a sidestep. Blue card didn't do too much, and I heal here. I actually do pull a blue from that. Love to see it. So I'm kind of comboing here, and I goof because I was going to use the blue card on him, but I charge, dumb, and allow him to basically heal off everything I did. So I switch into Zamasu. He switches into his merge Zamasu. We're both just trying to play passive here. I finally get impatient, tackle, and I get my combo going here. Switch into Goku Vegeta. And right off the bat, I'm finding that this Rage Trunks is getting really annoying for no reason. For such an old unit, I'm surprised he's actually tanking so well, but he is, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. And then I misclicked and accidentally hit that green card, so I dropped my combo, and he vanishes, so there goes my ult, which would have done nice damage. Switching to Styzmask just to kind of distribute damage, and he's probably going to tank a little bit better than Vegeta, but then he rushes me. Styzmask is probably the least valuable member on my team right now, just because of his Zenkai Zamasu. If it was just 1v1 at the end, I definitely don't want a green against him, so I'm okay with the loss. Not too worried still. I know I just gotta catch this guy in a decent combo, and that'll be it. Pop my green for a little bit of heals. Tackle again. Tackle seemed to work on this guy, and I go right away there just so he doesn't have a chance to catch me in a sidestep. He switches into Rose, and then I misclicked again there, and I wanted to pick the blue, but I accidentally clicked the Ki Blast, so then I didn't have enough Ki to hit him because the blue card on Vegeta would do type control. So now I gotta sit here through another combo. Rose is doing virtually nothing. He pops his main, I have to eat it, but he probably misclicks there, I'm assuming, with the taps. Lucky for me, I switch into Vegeta, and I say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to Rising him. But then I can actually get really lucky here, because he swaps into Zamasu, but doesn't have a chance to evade it, so I get this free RR here. And that goes through, 5 mil damage, not bad. So I'm like, okay, so his main threat's pretty much out of the way. And then he's sitting there, and I actually thought he gave up, so I went for the tackle, and then he actually caught me with the strike card there. Sneaky boy. So now I'm trying to combo Rose, but he's actually getting Vegeta's damage very well. I go for this blue card, and that one does connect, and you can see, obviously, the damage is great with the type neutral. He catches me with the blue. He's still really not doing a lot of damage there. He's tanking better than he's dealing out. And I know if I catch Trunks here, it's basically over. I'm a little bit more patient this time. Look, I get this combo going. I want to switch for the card draw, but obviously Goku's side of things isn't going to do a whole lot of damage here. So I'm like, I'm just going to rush. I know Rose isn't going to win him the game, so I'll just say screw it. Again, not my... Oh, and he guesses me, so I'm just kind of annoyed at this point. Like, let's just wrap this bad boy up. This took a lot longer than it should have. I catch his Rose here, now it's 2v1. And I was going to just tap him, but then he heals. So now I'm like, come on, man. He dodges that. He catches me in a sidestep again, so we're just sitting here, and now I'm actually kind of getting a little worried because I'm like, okay, does he have a second rush? I'm like, alright, now it's a 1v1, and I'm like, if he has a second rush, he could win this. But luckily, he goes for his blast card, we match, I have another one, and that's the end of that match. I don't show it, but I do give him a GG afterwards. I had just stopped my recording quickly this one to get on to the next one, so I promise he did get a GG. Okay, third match, we're up against the Hera Clan team, and I make a couple of mistakes here, but the only reason is because I actually didn't know what Bujin did. I've never fought him in PvP, so he actually catches me a couple times not really knowing what's going on, so... But hey, I was actually really looking forward to this fight just because it's not Gogeta, it's not Future, it's not Mono Purple, it's a unique team. Again, we're still lower ranks, you probably won't see that in 60s, but
Let's go. I'm up first.
I start out with Goku this time rather than Vegeta just because I assumed he would be with Bojack. Some decent damage going so far. Go with my green. And he switches, yeah. To Goku. Do decent damage, but I know he heals. Going to Zamasu. He gets a PB there. He drop combos. I wasn't really expecting that, so I go right away, and then he catches me again. Bojack coming in. And I know I can't switch into Vegeta, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just let Zamasu eat it. I can heal. This main special arts card is pretty much Bojack's only good perk in his whole kit. So I get this combo going in Bojack. Pop my main for the heals and so I can get the blue card. I tried to wait for the side step and then I actually missed it, but I got lucky since I used my blue. Pop the green card again just to stop time. He does the same. But mine's second. Go for the tackle, but he switches out, and this is where the shenanigans happens a little bit. So he taps me here. I go for my rush, and I didn't realize his green card does this. And it slaps you with that nice paralysis. And then I didn't know he locked you in either, or I would have switched. So now I get hit with the green card again. And paralysis. So luckily I'm able to get out of that. He PVs me, but he goes for blue, so I'll take that. I tag into Vegeta, and then he catches me in this rush, so I'm like, okay. I see how it is. I don't guess it. Not too worried still. Both my other units are fine. That lock-in wears off. Get a combo going here. And I know this isn't going to kill, but I just want to get the damage off, so I go for it. He switches, and I'm like, well, maybe it can kill. I don't really know how tanky he is. Again, never fought him before. Does a little bit more than half, so I'll take that. We match Ki Blast. I dodge it. He's patient. So, pretty good player. We're playing a weird team. I'm just gonna eat it. He's doing virtually no damage, so he's just a little quirky in terms of what he does with his green and lock-in. He taps me. Good with his taps for sure. I pop my green just for the stop time. Pays off. I go right away. Once Goku is dead here, I'm not too worried about the match, but then I get locked in again. I went for the rush, but he actually catches me with the tackle. There's no way he could win at this point, so he's just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, and that's the end of the match. GG's though, hey. Perks to him for using that team. I can honestly say it's the first time I've ever fought a full Hero Clan team. And I do definitely give him GG's for that. Good match, my guy. Okay, final match of the video, and we are fighting a Fusions team. I'm expecting him to bring Oob, Super Saiyan 4, and Vegeta. I picked the top 3 again. Also, side note, if you guys are enjoying this, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me out big time considering I'm just beginning at this, so every little bit of support definitely is much appreciated here. Okay, so he ends up actually bringing in Vegeta Blue instead of Oob, which surprises me, but I'm okay with it because I hate Oob. His green cards are so annoying. I try to wait for the sidestep, but I wait too long, and he catches me, actually. But he blue cards me, so it ends the combo really quickly, so I'm fine with that. I take his Vanish away, So I can start the combo. I know Styzmask is not going to do much damage to him, but I swap out and then I accidentally drop the combo. I swipe up though, so PV it. I wanted to use the blue card, but not enough ki. And then that's kind of where I stumbled in my thought, because I was gonna maybe blast through it, but then I knew I wouldn't. It wouldn't land, so I kind of just sat there and took that. Luckily, he dropped it, so I could get out of it. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking, okay, Vegeta's melting. I don't really want to use my blue card on him, but in case he swaps to Super Saiyan 4, do it. He lets him die. Swap to Zamasu. I blue card him, catch him in the sidestep here. And I catch him again in the sidestep. I tap. Stop time with my main. I see he's doing something. I go right away. Bring in Goku and Vegeta just so I know obviously they're going to face up against Super Saiyan 4. And at this point, this match is over. I rush. I could have strike carded him, but it's just what I clicked. But yeah, that's the end of this final match. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been enjoying making these, and again, any criticism on what you guys think I could do better, I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Mr. Subarashi signing off. See you in the next one.